morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Uh, channel. I'm starting off great, aren't I? Can't talk. Anyways, welcome back to the channel. I'm glad to see you back again. I hope you're all doing well. Today, I am calling this as we'll call it a Thursday. I guess it's Thursday. A Thursday coffee rant. Of which I'm going to talk about, or rant probably. Hope that you don't mind that too much. But what in the world is going on out there with our food? Where is the healthy food? There's recalls constantly, and I'm just I sound frustrated because I am. I'm just wondering why so many recalls. Some ideas that I have, I'll pass them by you, see if you agree or not. That's up to you. I think that it has a lot to do with the workers' hygiene that are in the field, the workers in the field, how their hygiene is thought of in the country they may be from, if they're not from here in the U.S., and as well as some quality control issues, because they're trying so hard, I think, to get the food out into the chain, that I think they're not paying as much attention to what's going on out there. I really don't. And as well as I seem to have quite a problem getting good produce. And what is that all about? It looks good outside, and then you open it up and it's bad inside. The only suggestion I have for that at this time is if you're getting what I'm calling quote unquote bad food, return to the store, get your money back. Maybe if they have to refund your money enough times, they'll get the message. And here's an example of what I'm talking about that I should have returned and didn't, but will do that in the future. I had bought some kiwi. I like to eat kiwi. It was as hard as a rock. You couldn't even peel that skin off there. So I thought, okay, I'm going to leave it on the counter and see what happens. 2 weeks later, it still wasn't ripe yet. Over 2 weeks. I finally got one out of it so far. So what's causing that? And I'm also having trouble getting my good meat. I'll call it good meat. But the meat is tough. It has no flavor. I don't know. I guess I'm going to say my crock pot is going to get a workout because that's the only way I can think of to soften up that meat, to get that toughness out. Cook it in something that will bring the flavor out possibly. Chicken is like one of the worst things I have trying to get. And I know there's a difference between air chilled or water bathed when they process it. Water bathing is why if you're getting chicken that it seems to be full of water, that's the reason. Air chilling is the better way to do the chicken. My feelings on this whole mess is it's not going to get better in the near future. Last year's crops took a beating due to weather and everything, and that's what's in reserve to be sent out to us this year. So I'm thinking we're going to see less food available because of that. such as culling. Well, I won't even do that. I'm done doing chicken and eggs. Let's take beef, for instance. When they cut back on producing their beef, now it takes a long time to grow that calf up to maturity to get some meat out to us. So that's, that's quite a bit of time before you're going to start seeing that change. I was reading an article on January inflation. They say it's higher than the economists thought it would be. And that according to the Labor Department, the Consumer Price Index, consumer prices increased 3% from a year ago. What do you think about those numbers? I don't know. When they report those numbers, I don't believe them. Not when I go in there and find eggs up 16% or whatever it is. Well, here it was, I think, stated that one of the most increases was in the area of eggs at 15.2%. And that's during the 2-year bird flu. Bacon jumped 4.1%. Fresh fish and seafood jumped 1.6%. Bread, breakfast cereal, and rice, I guess they're saying, has slid back a little bit. But inflation, really, it's poised to accelerate again, etc., etc., etc. Does anybody know what's going on? What are your thoughts? Please feel free to comment, negative or otherwise, or good. And I say to myself, how are we going to combat these increases? I guess we're going to have to become very frugal. We're going to have to conserve. Sorry, that conserve got kind of loud because I was swatting at the dog who's demanding my attention. Okay, for me, conserving is going to be no eating out, home-cooked meals. Don't hurry when you're shopping. Meal plan ahead so you know what you're getting and only shop for that. Perhaps go back to the old days when packing your lunch for work or school would be brought back and we'd be able to survive this way. We just must pay attention to what's going on out there. I really would enjoy your comments with regard to this because it's really getting to me as I order. In fact, I'm going to do something coming up soon where on this channel I might even challenge some of you. I'm going to sit down each day for a couple days, figure what I'm eating, figure the cost of it, and let you know actually what did it cost me for these 2 days or this week to be able to eat. I think it's going to surprise me and all of us. Well, I'm glad to see, as I said, glad to see you back. Sorry for the wobbly camera again. And thank you so much for joining us. I hope I gave you some things to think about. Remember, these are my thoughts. You have to make your own decisions. Do your own due diligence and investigate some of these things yourself. I encourage you to do that. Don't just go by my word. It's just my thoughts and what I think about it. Everybody has different ideas of where it's coming from, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. that's it for this morning's rant. I guess the rant kind of got me a little frustrated, and I apologize if the video is a little on again, off again. It's just my frustration. Again, I want to thank you all for joining me. Please stay safe and well. And above all, be kind. Don't forget, if you like or not, push that thumbs up button. Share a video with someone you think might enjoy it. And push the subscribe button, which is the Wandering Spirit logo in the right-hand side of the video. Thanks again. Stay safe, stay well, and above all, be kind.